How's it going, guys? Cody back again, dropping yet another video. Right, guys, this video is different to the 980 plus something videos I've ever done before, and it's about a story from about 2 months ago. Now, like I say, I don't normally give advice because I'm not legally trained in any which way, but if you're a criminal and you've dealt with the police over numerous amounts of years and stuff, and you've got stupid amounts of arrests under your belt, I say that to my shame and to my detriment, and the fact you've been in jail or whatever, you're clued up, right, about like the police and how, like, defence that you can put up and stuff, right, if you get nicked for an offence, without obviously naming anybody. Right, anyway, so about 2 months ago, yeah, a kid reached out to me, a subscriber, on a social media platform. He said, listen, bro, he said, I took Chase last night. I spoke to the kid on the phone. He said, listen, bro, he said, last night I took Chase, yeah. He said, by the police and stuff, right? The car was registered in his name, right? So I can't remember why he took Chase. I don't think he was disqualified. I can't remember if there was drugs on board, if there was no insurance. I can't remember, but the car was registered to him in his name, right? And like I said, so he was zapping about and stuff like that. Coppers ended up going for him, yeah, and he took Chase from like 1 or 2 cars, managed to dust off, managed to get rid of him. Right, so obviously my first question, the car wasn't stolen. I just want to make that point, wasn't stolen. So I said to him, I said, obviously, like, so he said, I said, if you've got the V5 or anything in your house, or the key, I said, you need to get rid of everything. He said, I've already got rid of everything. The car's gone, been disposed of. Not going to divulge in which way because it narrows it down to the kid situation. I'm not narrowing it down to the area neither. So anyway, so I was like, right, so nothing that relates to the car to your address. So like logbooks, like insurance documents, keys, anything like that. He said, nothing. I said, right, the car's been disposed of, right? So he said, but the police, I know they're going to come for me. I know they're going to come for me. So I was like, right, because when he got off and stuff like that, he managed to, he took Chase, he got off, he lost the police. The car was then disposed of. Like I said, I'm not going to go into that. And he's like, listen, bro, but I know, yeah, like the vehicle identification number, it'll come back to that registration. That registration comes back to me. And he wasn't stressing about it, but you could see that he was like, that car comes back to me and they're going to nick me for it. Right? And I said, whoa, chill. So I said, right. So he said, well, when the police start looking for you, I said, well, when the police start looking for you, bro, I said, if you're on your toes, it looks like you got something to hide. I said, you should be contacting the if they're after you and they've gone to an address looking for you. I said, simple. I said, obviously, produce yourself at a cop shop or speak to your solicitor and are going in on a volunteer basis, surrender to custody with your brief and stuff, right? So I said it makes it easy for all involved. I said, if that's not the case and you're prolific and they're going to keep coming for you, I said, it looks like you got something to hide. I said, it's in your favour if you hand yourself in. And I think he was a bit taken back by that. But I said, listen, why I'm telling you this is, I said, right, I said, number one, I said, don't get tied into an interview. And I said, don't actually go. I said, you can go there and you can go no comment. That's your legal right. I said, if I was you, what I would do, I'd speak to my solicitor, find out who wants you, why, right, yeah, right, we'll surrender to custody at this time, arrest by interview, arrest by appointment, or volunteer interview. I said, I'm going in there, yeah. I said, have a pre-written statement before you get to the police station, right? Write down. I said, there's a couple of things you can say. I said, first thing, you want to deny the allegation, right? I said, because if you go no comment, you don't have to, like, declaring right, like I said, when you get arrested, for those that don't know, you can speak on interview, you can go no comment or remain silent, or you can drop a prepared statement. Now, I told him, I said, drop a prepared statement. Number one, you want to be denying the allegation, right? Number two, they can say, I said, you can, because you know that one of the questions is that car was registered to you at a certain address. I said, you can say, number two thing you want to say on your prepared statement, I got rid of the vehicle a few months ago. I said that way you're not saying you scrapped it, you're not saying you sold it, you're not saying that you sworn it off the road. I said you're just saying, right, that you're distancing yourself from that vehicle. So you're denying the allegation that you was in this vehicle that took Chase by the police. Number two, you're saying that you got rid of the car. You don't have to divulge any further than that. I said it's a prepared statement. You just say, yes, this vehicle used to belong to me. I said, if you're acknowledging the vehicle, I said, you can say, look, yes, that vehicle did belong to me, but I got rid of it a few months ago, right? You can say that, because then people can buy it and use it as a ringer and all this sort of stuff, blah, blah, blah. False plates and all this sort of stuff. I said, your third defence on a prepared statement is, if you're going to acknowledge the car, is you turn around and you say, yes. Well, just say, it's well documented that criminal gangs use like clone car number plates for cars, so maybe that was what happened, question mark. I said, and then I said underneath that, just write, as a matter of courtesy, I will answer no comments to any further questions. Anyway, the kid took my advice. He spoke to a solicitor. He was in contact with me. He said, I'm going to go in on Tuesday. Went in, was questioned at length. No further action. The charge was dropped. And like I say, he went in there, he had a prepared statement. I said, your solicitor might start telling you this, that, and the other. I said, just go in. I said, them three things, bro, right? You can use 2 of them or you can use 3 of them. I said, like I say, you didn't sell the car. Just say you got rid of the car, because that could mean many things. Leave it open-ended, but you're distancing yourself from the vehicle. Anyway, guys, he went into police interview. He went along roughly with what I said. He dropped a prepared statement, obviously without naming anybody, because there's nobody to name. He dropped the prepared statement, denying the allegation, denying that it was him that was in the vehicle. Number 2, he said that the vehicle wasn't his. He got rid of it. Like I said, that wasn't, not said that he'd scrapped it, not said he'd sold it, so left it open-ended. Right. And then thirdly, I said, if you're going to acknowledge the vehicle, you can just say, look, it's a common practice that criminal gangs, car criminals, they clone number plates and they go around bilking. For those that know what bilking is, filling up with petrol, driving off. They use it for armed robberies, for fucking ram raids, to carry out, I don't know, shootings, whatever the case may be. But they do it on clone plates, right? Because obviously clone plates are easy to come by, depending on if you're involved in that world and stuff. And do you know what I mean? So anyway, so that was that. So he went here and he was arrested. He was questioned with this brief. Obviously, you always have a solicitor present. You never ever go into a police interview without a solicitor, ever. Doesn't matter if it's shoplifting or fucking murder. You always have a brief with you. Like I said, dropped a prepared statement, denied the allegation, distanced himself from the car, saying he'd got rid of it. Thirdly, obviously, and then the third thing was, he said car criminals clone plates. Maybe that was what happened in this instance. Now, like I say, that third and final one was if he was acknowledging the car and saying, yes, it was still his car, or blah, 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 or like it was a similar car, same description, blah, blah, blah. Because if you're using clone plates, how you work, you normally use... Some people can clone plates and it'll, like, if you're clued up, right, you'll use the same... You'll find a vehicle with the... Example, when we was criminally active... it was alleged that what we'd do, we would get clone plates. We'd go on Auto Trader, find a vehicle that was still being used on the road, like a personal car and stuff, not one that's sat up on a forecourt that's probably got no fucking insurance, that's been sworn off the road or anything. Find a car that's being used, find the same transmission, same litre, same colour, same make and model. We clone the plates for that car in a different area of the country to where we was. We was doing whatever we was doing, whatever that might have been, allegedly. So yeah, other people, you can be driving around in a fucking Vauxhall Insignia that's like, if you check out the registration plate, you come back to a BMW. If a copper drives past you and he's ANPR'd up, or auto number plate recognition, sees that, he straight away is going to think that comes back to a Beamer. That's not the same colour car, make and model. Turn around, bam, and shit can go downhill fast. Anyway, that was that, guys. He was found. He was no further action. NFA'd. Favourite 3 things you want to hear from the police: no further action, or not guilty if it goes to court. Anyway, gonna leave it there, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Cody out.